first, a lot of people had, in a way, trouble believing her and the claims that she had made against Diddy in her now settled lawsuit against him. But it seems like more people were on her side and more people believed her when that video came out of the 2016 brutal assault that happened at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. But why do you think it was that when we talk about Cassie's claims weren't believed in really until that video came out?
You know, Elizabeth, this is very common. I represent a lot of victims. I don't have any of the Diddy cases, but we've sued a lot of people in the entertainment industry. We've sued Kanye, Lizzo.
Okay. Thank you guys for signing the petitions. Well, some of you guys got fucking banned. All right, got you guys. I'm gonna go in the fucking thing right now. I'll unban some of you guys.
Jason Derulo.
Thank you guys for signing the petition for Steve. I really appreciate that, man.
We just got a big verdict against Soulja Boy. So, I mean, we sued Takeoff for sexual assault before he passed away. So, I understand the psychology of a victim, and oftentimes they don't want to come forward because people will shame them, they'll blame them, they'll call them liars, they'll say this is a money grab, this was all fabricated. Let's not forget, Diddy, through his lawyers, denied everything Cassie Ventura said. Even though he settled her case the day after it was filed, even after his homes were raided, he denied everything. Only when CNN got that video in May of last year did Diddy finally step forward, and he went on social media and he issued this apology. I didn't think it was particularly heartfelt, but it was the only time that Diddy admitted to anything happening. So that just goes to show first how powerful a video is, but also how the public, they tend to believe these celebrities. And whether it's because they're enamored with them or they love their music or some other psychological reason, people tend not to believe victims. And in today's age of social media, as soon as someone files a lawsuit or makes an accusation, the first thing that happens is people come out and in the comments and in tweets on, probably the law and crime comments, they say this person's lying. So it is very challenging, whether you're a longtime girlfriend like Cassie Ventura or you're someone who just participated in one freak-off against your will, to come forward and make an allegation that will become public.
And I know a lot of people are anxious to see what her testimony could look like. What do you think it will look like? She was with Diddy for years. However, the defense claims, everything in their relationship was consensual. But what do you think under direct specifically her testimony could look like?
I think she'll hold up on direct, and it sounds like through her lawyer, she is eager to testify, and I think she'll do well. I think she's out of that abuse cycle, and now...
Well, the other reason, too, why she's going to do really well is because she has all the intimate knowledge. Remember, she was with this guy for 10 years, man. So she's going to be the one to unearth a lot of the stuff in his the dirty laundry in his closet by far, because she was there for so long. And I also told you guys this, too. I predicted that she more than likely was the person that either assisted or at least put the feds in touch with the individuals who gave them the probable cause to search his mansions. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'll tell you guys this. If Diddy does go to trial, I'll probably go and cover it. Maybe I'll go to New York and go there, and I'll give you guys, updates on everything there. I'll have to figure out, I'll probably academics will go, too. So, and I do think he's going to more than likely... going to go to trial. He has the money to do it. He has the resources to do it. So, yeah. Let's see.
Now she's probably...
Hey, so a bunch of you guys got banned. I'm unbanning you guys right now, bro. So, holy shit, man. As you see, a lot of people muted here on Rumble. See, someone's talking about you guys getting banned. So, I'm unbanning you guys right now. Don't worry.
Really seen strength in numbers where other people come forward. It's also important to note, oftentimes abusers, they don't just abuse one victim. So it's really hard for the first person to come forward. But when that person does, whether it's a man or woman, oftentimes that motivates others to come as well, because they say, well, look, I have a similar story. And, I see strength, I see power in this person that's come out to stand up against her abuser. So I think we're going to see a more powerful, a stronger, a more willed Cassie Ventura on that stand. and I think she'll do well. But of course,
And also keep in mind, the prosecutor's going to prepare her too. Trial prep is a thing. I do think that Diddy's lawyers are going to beat her up, though, quite a bit, which is going to be good. I'm going to be interested to see that cross-examination because they're going to attack her from the perspective of you're vengeful, you're trying to get money, he cheated on you, and you're mad about that. They're going to try to paint her as a whore. That's what they're going to do, the defense. They're going to say that it was consensual when she had sex with all these guys. And Diddy would sit there and watch. It was all consensual behavior. And that's what Diddy's defense is going to do to a lot of the witnesses. They're going to paint them all as 304s, guys. And the dudes, because Diddy is, I guess, bisexual now that we know, they're going to paint them as liars and or career chasers and or also consensual. And that they're only coming forward and saying something now, maybe because of shame or whatever. So, or financial incentives. So they're absolutely going to do everything in their power to destroy the credibility of the witnesses by saying that it was consensual activity. That's what they're going to do. And this happens a lot with sexual cases like this. Whenever you have someone that's rich and powerful, they always make the victims come out to be degenerative, promiscuous liars. And I have officially unbanned everybody. Bro, I went. Yeah, because I saw somebody say, yo, we're banned on Rumble, and I went and I looked, and a lot of y'all were banned, bro. Holy shit. But you guys are unmuted now. You guys should be good. So, yeah. Yeah, dude, from like 2 or 3 months of bans. But, yeah, everybody's good now.
this case has really nothing to do with the direct examination. It's all going
Hey,
to
guys, do me a favor. Please sign that petition for my guy Steve, man. Help him out. Let's get justice for his son.
come down to the cross-examination.
No, chatters are banned on Rumble. I just went in there and unbanned them. I saw someone sent me a chat, so you guys are all unbanned now. I had to go through it was 4 months of bans. Holy shit. Just don't go crazy, I guess. He probably banned you for a reason. One of the mods probably banned y'all for a reason, so you guys are back, though.
Because we know Diddy, through his lawyers, they're going to come
Free speech, guys.
after the victims very aggressively. They're going to say that they've all filed civil lawsuits, that someone like Cassie is just a disgruntled ex. This is all fabricated and made up for money, and really, this was all consensual, and it was just regret. Not saying I believe it, but that's what the defense is going to be here.
And I imagine they'll be very intense
Can someone give me the Facebook link, please?
when it comes to that cross-examination, but I'm wondering your thoughts on how intense they'll actually be, because, I know we had discussions a couple weeks back about Cassie. She's now pregnant, but I don't picture them, or hopefully not in a way, them just yelling at a pregnant woman. If I were a juror on the case, I would just kind of be like, what is happening? But how intense do you think this cross-examination will be, given that they've been broken up for years, given that she's married now and she's a mother now to about to be 3 children? But what do you think it'll look like, and how do you think a juror will kind of interpret an intense cross-examination like we may be anticipating?
Well, this is my prediction, and I think it'll be something similar to another very high-profile case, and that was Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. I predict we will have a female defense attorney handling the cross-examination, so it's not an overbearing man. That's something that we typically see in these cases, but I do think the cross-examination will be aggressive. It will be rigorous, because Diddy's life is on the line. This is not a time to kind of hold back or, use kid gloves on the witness. So obviously you don't want to be so overbearing where you turn off the jurors. They're ultimately your audience here. But I expect a very aggressive and vigorous cross-examination by a female defense attorney when it comes to Cassie Ventura.
Oh, yeah.